The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Rick Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Older. So the New York starting five. We've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Boston, well, this... first round pick. And
I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
So we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA. And with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. With a screen on White. Brunson with a clean look. No good on the triple.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself
you'll run out of
a bit on that one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Your VC.
Outside, down.
And they all cause VC or virtual credit.
Corners off the mark.
So you gotta watch that
stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be
virtual credit.
Shots.
Make sure you got enough.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Porzingis.
Dash out to
And off the front, and in it goes. Porzingis has got 6.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Robinson kicks to Brunson. Over Holiday. New York, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 14. Towns with the steal. Hart the pass to Brunson. Over Holiday. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Knicks trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's MP outside White. MP sets the screen for White. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brunson and the rejection by MP.
Yeah.
And Holiday kicks to White. Brown outside. A wide open look here for Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
You're setting
a lot of importance placed on
a lot of big guys
shooting,
play out in the paint now. They don't play in the paint anymore.
They play on the perimeter. That kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
No, that's not bad.
Brunson against Holiday. 6 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Misses and the dry spell continues.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Nice ball movement by Boston. MP inside. Defended by Hart.
God
MP,
damn.
no good. Down low and taken away by Brown.
Yeah.
And here comes Brown. leading the fast break.
Yeah, I like that.
You gotta respect the mind Brown has for
I like
the game.
that idea.
Both ends of the floor,
like that
he
a
is
lot,
so
actually.
good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. Tatum comes in for White. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Outside Tatum. Shoots the three. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Bridges, right side. Pass to Hart to stop the run. Cans it from downtown.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
That means you play defense and you can shoot anything from two.
Here's Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta.
Tested and let you shoot.
Tatum's got 7 points. Drew Holiday has been on display for the Celtics. He was a true standout at the offensive end. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
We've got Tatum. Horford is out there with MP. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Picked by Horford. The tray. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Knicks trail by 18. To the left side wing. Takes a three. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Knicks.
I don't know
Boston's
about that.
gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. MP passes to Pritchard. And here's Tatum for three. It's rebounded by New York. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 15. MP outside. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Inside, stolen by Tatum. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
MP using those young sticks to get ahead of everybody for the score.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. For three. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
To the paint. Here's Hart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hart's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Celtics leading by 17. Pass to Hauser. And here is MP. Defended by Hart. And again, MP. MP's got 6 points.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Reaches up top. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that play never gets old.
It's not even a
Pick and roll
ticket.
will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
MP passes to Tatum. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Horford. Now MP. Defended by Hart. And they double up MP. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 5 points now this quarter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Tatum gets the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Top of the key, Achua.
Nicola.
Pass to Payne, puts up a deep three. An absolute
Nicola.
bomb from three-point range. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Hauser. Horford the pass to MP. The kick out to Tatum. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Knicks trail by 13. McBride with the ball. 5 points in the game.
And I hate playing the Knicks. I got to guard little ass guys.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. With
Going
the
up.
shot. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum a screen. Jacks up a three. Pritchard gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
A different look. Celtics leading by 13. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
It's good.
He's so solid from really any range, but Towns' jump shot puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Here's Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Towns. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's MP. A second chance effort. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
You didn't show up.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. And here's Towns. Towns a screen on Holiday. Anunoby kicks to Hart. From the arc. No good there. Some solid defense from Brown. Back to Holiday. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Over Holiday. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Holiday, the pass to MP. Towns with the defensive effort.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
MP with a screen on Brunson. Here's Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 15.
Yeah, defenders right now guessing as to how Drew Holiday is going to come at you. Offense showing up tonight for Drew.
Bridges for
That
three.
makes so much sense.
Rebound Boston. Holiday's got
Yeah,
6
for
rebounds here tonight. MP kicks to White. Brown outside. Back to White. Shoots over Bridges. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 11 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Nice move, and it's Towns penetrating, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Aggressive drive there by Towns. When he's this active, he's good at forcing the foul.
Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis, and Towns drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Holiday dishes to Horford. MP looking around. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one is on Towns. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Celtics, MP. At the line for 3 shots.
Free throw good, MP.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And he sinks the second.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Brunson. Rebound Boston. Holiday's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's MP. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the New York Knicks.
All right, buddy. Have a good night, brother.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
Turn
I'm
on
pretty
Red
worn
Smoke.
out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the club or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
Put it on.
Now we'll take
it
a
on.
look
Put
back
your
at that
system on
first
Red
half.
Smoke.
What an all-around performance it was for the Celtics.
When you shoot it efficiently,
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday. He's checked in for the Celtics. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
And New York, looking at who they've got, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the center.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns against Tatum. Offensive rebound. From deep, Brunson. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Boston leading by 15. Tatum finds Holiday. MP outside. There's the triple. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. Does those two things very well.
He doesn't get the second one. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
It should be like a checkpoint. Like you looking on your legend on your map.
White's got 13.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part
like a waypoint,
of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Holiday against Brunson. Over Holiday. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. MP against Robinson. Tipped away. Stolen by Robinson. Anunoby against Brown. Scooped up. Boston leading by 16. Here's White. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
When there's an open man, MP is going to find it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, White. Outside Holiday. Pass to MP. Tries the spin move. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 42.
Brown with it. Robinson picks him up. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Horford. 13 points in the game.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player.
Got a sink in the toilet.
Here's Towns, and the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And here is Bridges. And they recover it. Pass to Brunson. No good on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston leading by 19. Here's MP. Tries again. The Knicks pull it in.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for OG Anunoby.
Looking now at some numbers for Al Horford. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Bridges passes to Hart. Towns a screen on Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Hart kicks to Towns. Off target from three-point range. Boston leading by 18. Tatum passes to MP. Throws it down.
And one.
The official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Towns.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
I'm over here sweating, and we're at 20. Cat's been working me down low, and I just dunked it on a poster. Shut up, Jimmy.
Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in mid-season?
Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
20 feet out. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
To the middle. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. MP inside. Towns on him.
Pick that up, Al.
Outside Tatum. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3.
He's holding me, man.
Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Now Holiday, he's got 15. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson, right side. Robinson, a screen on Holiday. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
MP, that one doesn't drop. Towns with the defensive effort.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on.
Get out of my house,
going.
Tatum on the wing. Defended by Hart. He gets that one. And that's now 21 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, Tatum has so many tricks and so many ways he can try and beat.
Got that one up quick. Towns has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Back to Brown. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, here's Robinson. Dunk by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. And then for New York, Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. Miles McBride comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
For New York, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
So crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. But I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
And Hart drops them both. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Hauser. Now here's MP. Defended by Hart. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Bridges outside. Down low. Achua finds Bridges. To the paint. Hart the pass to Achua. Hart trying to get open.
Get out, he's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. MP up top, defended by Hart. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
Boston leading by 11. To the inside. Bridges against Brown. Here's Pritchard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Pritchard's got 6 points. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Launches it. And that one is off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 14. And right after this,
like I'm playing.
now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in your stance.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Horford, MP out there with Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Anunoby. Towns looking around. It's Hart on the wing. It's good from long range.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the three.
Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Anunoby. Hart with it. To the paint, Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
And Towns drops them both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
They set the pick. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 11. Hart the pass to Payne. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
And that.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Probably